Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Chorus here today, and right now I am actually dubbing over this gameplay I got earlier in the day. It is on the server Arkham MC, and it's Lucky Block Survival Games. Not really much to be explained about that, but all I really wanted to talk about today was the fact that I am actually shifting into a gaming channel, so you just, this gets kind of got old. As you see right there, it's a little bit laggy. It is an EU server, and as all of you know, because I know all of you, that's the only reason why you're subbed. Nobody really likes it. It's an EU server, so it's really laggy here in the start, but eventually it picks up and gets better. But this is the only lucky block that I get for a really long time, and it's actually extremely frustrating because and then I don't get a weapon for the longest time, and then I finally get a weapon, and then I just tear through some people. Right here, I was about to cry because I thought it was gonna be over already. I was going for the first try, but anyways, so the skits weren't really doing it for me. Don't judge me. I just now saw that lucky block in the tree. I don't think I ever saw it before now. Wow, that probably could have saved me a lot of trouble. I saw that guy getting killed down there, and I was really sad. And then I realized I went up on the wrong tree as well. See, I mean, even fall damage takes a really long time to enact on the server. That's probably why I won, because I had such terrible ping that they couldn't hit me. But I didn't notice the fact that that lucky block that's supposed to be up there was gone already. That's because somebody had already ran up and snatched it, and I was really confused because normally it's right there. So you can see me zooming in, and then I see the string, and I'm like, oh, and then I see that guy over there. I'm like, okay, I know what happened now. But I just started running back. Saw that one, decided to go for it. Lagged and fell off. Was really, really mad about that because it could have been the end of the game right there. I see a name tag way in the distance, and I'm like trying to get a view on them. Can't parkour for the life of me because, well, what else would I be doing making a YouTube video? And sorry. I just kind of go up there, and you'll see I just get some unfortunate armor. And I was just kind of like, well, the pants are nice, but don't really want that chest plate right now. And I'm just checking my back every now and then, just making sure, because I saw that guy with that sword a minute ago, and I really didn't want to get right into it. I thought I saw a lucky block there, and then I just decided I would hide and look around. I know that they're gonna actually respawn in all the possible, so I'm being a little bit cautious about how I do that. The word of advice: never flick that lid. Just not worth it. It opens a door, but don't try and do it. But so I decided that I was going to come in here, and I thought it was looted because I forgot that there were no chests up here. Or sorry, lucky blocks. I just completely spaced it out. Saw this one, decided, okay, I'll just go down and take some fall damage. And I got XP, and I was like, well, that's fantastic. You know what, they're going to restock in a minute. And then I'm like climbing up, double F5, I'm like, oh, wow, I missed that. Checking chat to see if they respond. Still haven't seen that one, I guess I didn't. And I'm just chilling. Zoomed in on the cut table, make sure nothing's there. And I finally see it. Just that block of cheese next to the nose. Okay. And of course, I check the chat right as I get in unlucky. So Blaze just spawned, and I'm really scared. And they all respawn again, so I'm like, okay, YOLO, YOLO, YOLO. So I grab this one. Fortunately, get practically full diamond at this point. Just check the enchantment on that. Break that sucker and dip. And then I realize I just got a god sword. So this sword is really good in this game. That spectator was really annoying. And then I got this ladder. You should just never question when you get up. Just toss it. But I ended up getting 2 blaze ones nearly in a row. That was quite an experience because I'm sure people in my household can testify. I screamed a little bit. But I would have done like a live sort of commentary over that, but it was less that I was lazy, more that the recording programs that I use were being really frustrating, like it was refusing to record audio and visual, so I just decided that I would only do visual. I see that guy to my left, but I pretend like I don't, and I decided that I'm going to check out spawn real quick. Now that guy almost kills me later. I was really scared. And I'm like running to spawn. I'm like, okay, maybe he has it. And then I'm like, oh, the baby zombies. I'm gonna use that. And I was basically using the zombies to track where this kid was. I feel really bad for how I killed him too. I was like, okay, let's steal his iron chest plate. And then I see this diamond guy come in, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get him. And then he's lagging. He's lagging all over the place. The whole server's lagging, but I'm still fine. So I decided I would run in on him. That witch, which was annoying. I run past the guy in half diamond. He juked me out pretty well there, actually. I was like, you know what? I'll turn on him in a minute. I need this. I just wanted these points so bad. I get them. Pull out the rod, because I like using the fishing rod when I PvP. And then there's not much to say other than, am I sure I'm not a hacker? At this point, I'm full diamond, and I see the guy who I saw earlier. I'm like, okay, he clearly doesn't have much, and then he hits me with that lucky bow. I'm like, okay, he's going to be one of these people. Pretend like I'm low. I'm just going to run in. The TNT does nothing to me. Like, literally, I didn't even know he placed it until now. And it just wasn't even an attempt at fighting me. Thought there was another guy behind me, so I spun with the thing. Just checking his loot. He really didn't have much, so I just left it there. I think I end up burning it, just so that way nobody else can have all that really good loot there. Like, there's almost full diamond right there, so I was like, okay, let's make sure I'm, like, tossing out everything that I don't want, yada, yada, yada. But anyways, I definitely hope now that I've got my new computer that I can do a lot more gaming things. For those wondering, it's a Dell Inspiron 2-in-1, and basically it's also touchscreen, so that's probably how I'll stop the recording, just to really rub it in. And I see that fight over there, and I see the witch chasing them. I'm like, she might get poisoned. Shoot a terrible arrow there. Decided that I wasn't going to waste that one, just in case she really wasn't that bad. And then I get stuck on blocks, and I'm like, okay, I'm going for her. And I'm like, okay, we'll use the same thing that I used the baby zombies for. We're going to use the witch to figure out where they are. And I'm watching the witch, and then the witch turns and poisons me. And I'm like, well, this is fantastic. Now if I find them, they're going to kill me. And then I keep getting teleported back. Ooh, this was a mess. And I was like, oh, great, the person got away. I thought they went into this camp here. I did. I was like, great, they didn't. So I, like, shift, look through. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to go back and get that witch. And I'm like, do I want to? And then I see her. And I'm like, oh, dude, she didn't get away. She was just chilling somewhere else. And then I'm like, okay, 6 players left. If I kill her, then there's, like, 2 more till deathmatch. So I'm like, okay, this is going to be fine. So, going in on her, obviously. Apparently get the jump on her. Don't know how she can see. So when I checked her sword earlier, she actually has Wither 1. Now, I have Wither 2, and I don't think I withered anybody the whole game. I got that massive frame drop there for some. But as you can see, I really don't get very good frames. I hover around 40 frames even on this new computer. It's frustrating quite a bit of the time. As you see there, I think I dropped to like 10 frames for a second, which really in the gaming community sucks. I think I actually recorded this in better quality. It was really mad there, actually, because it didn't burn anything. Like, it just, I de-ignited? Is that a word? De-ignited? I think it's a word. Well, I did something to the fire too quickly, so, or I put the fire out too quickly, I guess you could say. And, just, you know, you saw it happen, so. So by the way, so the custom enchant on my, there's a custom enchant on the server called Jelly Legs, and you basically don't take fall damage. There's also this thing called Experience Stealer. I think I actually get Wither on that witch there. It's called Experience Stealer, and basically whenever you hit somebody, you take their experience. As you can see, I'm level 8, haven't splashed any enchant bottles on me all game. And I'm like, okay, you know what, let's just find this last person so we can go to the deathmatch. And I see him, and he's on a horse. And I'm like, and then I'm like, okay. And then he was a scrub. So I was like, okay, lightning 2, don't want it. And I'm going through and I'm doing all this stuff. Like, okay, you know, let's just get this all set up for deathmatch. And we're waiting. Nobody's coming. I'm just like, okay, these other guys must have really bad gear. They're probably hiding somewhere on some mountain. Like, you know what, it's okay, I'll leave this food here. And then I'm like, yeah. Don't really want to have it, but those pants are for grabs, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, let's just And then I'm like, what do I want to make? And then I'm like, let's make a axe. And then I realized I don't have any sticks. I'm like, great, so I can't troll them with that. And I'm like, what can I make? And so I'm just kind of playing with it. I'm like, oh, I can't even make a field goal. And I lost that diamond. I was like, oh god, somebody's going to get a diamond, make a diamond sword, and then just scrub me over. I'm like, okay, let's just combine these. Let's get ready for this deathmatch. And I see that that guy really doesn't have the good stuff. And I see that guy doesn't have good stuff. And I'm like, can I actually win first game on today? And then this person's lagging. I'm like, oh, great. You know what? I'm still going to get him. I'm still going to get him. And then their friend accidentally hits me into them. Now, even with my terrible FPS, I am, I guess, quote-unquote, respected by everybody except everybody who's watching this video in the PvP community. I have decently good elo on all elo-based servers, which is like basically a point system. It's like a ranking system. And I've got decent ones. See, I wasn't even lower, but I wanted him to think I was just because I, like, pretended to eat that golden apple. And then he just... I think he gave up because he was just trying to hit me with that chicken, and I completely failed to combo him because my sensitivity was too high, and then my keyboard stopped working, which is why I kept blocking with my sword. And then I get that final shot on him to win the game, and that is the game. And I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.